Hello everyone and welcome to round 2 of the Challenge GP here at K1 Speed Phoenix. I'm Giovanni and we'll be looking over my POV from this last month's race in February. Not starting off very well back in P10, which is pretty much last of this grid. This is A grid with around 30 drivers showing up, so we had to split up into 3 groups. This race was mainly about damage limitation. It wasn't a very good, didn't really get good karts in qualifying, so we're hoping to gain some positions off the start and make up some of those points in the race. Here we have the green flag drop, get a really good start coming right in front of the 16, but have to let off a bit. We gain 1 position down the inside and another one down into the hairpin, but since we're kind of forced wide, we have to give up that position to the 16 and then give it up again to the number 2. This field has a lot of really good drivers in it. Connor Vickers especially starting on pole with a really good solid time. It was just unfortunate we weren't able to make up some of those spots in qualifying. This track really depends on how well you can qualify, because if you can keep it in front, all the battling from behind is going to just let you soar in the lead. We're able to pick up a spot there, moving up to P9 on lap 2. And we're kind of just seeing how these people race, kind of getting a feel for what we're gonna, how aggressive we're gonna have to be. Kind of back out there. I put my nose in here, but that was kind of an aggressive move. Sorry to the number 2 there. We'll try and be a little more cautious next time, but that moves us up to P8, which are making up pretty good positions on lap 3 now. Again, this is just about picking up as many points as we can. Currently leading the championship, and we'll see where we end up after this race. Up ahead, we have the number 20 and the number 33. Just kind of seeing what areas we're able to catch up in, which seems to be that back straight, being able to carry a lot of momentum into the back. And these karts are, especially with indoor karting, it's a lot of momentum based in using that grip and traction, especially in these karts. They have a lot of acceleration, a little more than normal karts at K1 speed. But the brakes are a little bit weird, we'll say, on these. They kind of want to stop the kart completely, so you have to kind of let off right before they hit their ultimate bite point. But here we're catching a group of 4 karts up here, and we're just kind of using the battling that they're doing to lure them closer in. We kind of could make a move there into the 33, but we would have to push him wide, so we back out of that. On this back straight, we see these 2 guys battling. Pushes this kart up here, number 35 wide. We take that inside line to kind of push ourselves in there. It's another position gain, moving up to P7, and just holding it down the inside. And now on lap 6, we're in P7, hopefully trying to get this 33 in the next couple laps here. This guy has a lot of good pace. His name is Ralph. Did pretty solid in the last GP race, and here it seems like he has a kart that is struggling just a little bit, because we could see, especially out of these acceleration zones, he's not really picking up as much speed, so that's what we're going to try and use to get up next to him. It's all about kind of seeing what your opponent has and what kart they're using, and just trying to make the most of their bad situation. Here we go, we send it down the inside, kind of push him a little bit wide, have to be a little aggressive there, but again, this race is all about damage limitation to keep our lead in the championship. Now on to lap 7, we have our sights set on the kart in front of us, and now it's just all about lap time, gaining that ground and trying to catch up to him. That last lap was pretty good with the 24.9. The lap record here is actually a 24.3 set by Preston Kidd. So in this race, we're just going to try and get as close to that as possible and just try and catch all that ground, because there seems to be a pretty decent gap there. But this track is pretty enjoyable. If you're in the Phoenix area or in Arizona, I would definitely recommend coming here. This track is great. Just opened up late last year. And if you're interested in racing, come and race these leagues. They have them open for junior, teens, and adults. This is the Challenge GP specifically for adults, but I got my start in Teen League, and I can't say how much fun, it's so much fun. And you're going to learn a lot about racecraft and how to handle a kart, that's for sure. Coming through on this next lap, we're able to set a 25.007, just almost into the 24s. We're going to have to catch up. We're going to have to set some faster times here in order to catch up to these guys. They're battling pretty hard up here, so maybe we can use that to our advantage, get them to come a little bit closer to us. Only lap 10. We only have a couple laps to go. Coming down out of this last turn, down to the start-finish line. a 24.9 getting there. You can see that these guys battling is definitely setting them back, coming in real close to us. And we're just going to try and keep that pressure on. Every time I look back, they just get a little bit closer. We really can't even focus on what's happening behind us. We just have to completely focus on getting to these guys ahead of us. Now on to the final lap of the race, white flag. And that's actually the fastest lap of the race we were able to set, a 24.602. See if maybe we could pull off this overtake and get one last position and finish P5. It's really just using all of the cart's momentum, pushing it as hard as possible, sending it into this braking zone, getting right up to their bumper. But unfortunately, we're not able to pull off that move, and that's the checkered. Ending it with a 24.687, some of the fastest laps I've been able to run here, actually. We have a little bit of a traffic jam at the end. But all in all, this was a very good Group A final race. Everyone here is super fun to race with. Again, come check it out if you're interested in racing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. We're going to kind of recap the finishing order for this race. So this was the Challenge GP, K1 Speed Challenge GP, and this was round 2 in February, the results of Group A. We had our winner, Connor Vickers. In second place, we had Marissa. Third was Caden. Fourth was Travis. Fifth was Nathaniel. And 6 was me, Giovanni. In 7, we had Chad. 8 is Brandon. 9 is Ralph. 10, Luke. And rounding out the bottom of Group A, Tyler. Now, this all comes down. What's really important is these championship standings. So fortunately, we're still able to lead with 66 points. Marissa's right behind us, 2 points behind, Nathaniel behind her. And we actually have a tie for third, so Nathaniel and Ralph are tied at 62 with Travis at 53. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please comment, let me know what else I can do. If you guys are interested in me doing some coaching videos, sending in your videos and letting me review them or more like this, let me know. Thank you.